Hey guys, so I wanted to show you the mantle. I went ahead and dusted it off. Yesterday I went diving. I remember some of you guys had told me I should add in like a focal point or it looks a little sad. And I thought to myself, I was like, yeah, it does look a little sad. But didn't have that much stuff around the house to put on there. It's kind of one of those things where if you don't have enough items or nice items, then it can easily look a little. This is what I had originally at the store. If you guys remember, in my community post, I had like 3 squares over here. Yesterday, I found a lantern. I found 2 hydrangea heads. I found a fake bird, and I also found like this broken little thingy majingy. And I don't know, when I saw it, I kind of liked it for whatever reason. I know I didn't realize it was broken over there, but I kind of liked it. It was very strange. So I kept it. And then I thought, hey, because I have 2 hydrangea heads, there's symmetry. And I wanted to know, like, oh, could I put it, because I had 3 boxes over here, right? Could I put the hydrangea head? And this is what I came with. So I think it looks better. I have the 2 heads over here. This took me, being very honest with you, it took me a very long time because I'm not naturally creative, it's like I have to like play around with stuff. So this is the lantern that I picked up. I think the reason why it got dumped is if you look on the back side, let me show you guys. It's missing the 2 screws. So there should be 2 screws over here and it's gone. So when you lift it, see that loose. Let me show you guys. See? So there's no screw there, and there's no screw there. For me, I'm not lifting this thing. I really could care less. Truly, I could care less. And I liked it. I found also a candle that was broken from a previous dive, and it's just my only sole broken candle. I found beads over there, and I thought, oh, well, maybe if I put that in front of the beads and I kind of keep the wick up and I close it up, maybe it'll look kind of nice. Who knows if I'll keep beads on there, but I'm kind of happy with it. I think it doesn't look too bad right now. This bird I have to find a way to anchor it down. See, I have some masking tape over there. I really should glue gun him, but I don't have a glue gun with me. And yeah, who knows? I'll figure something out. Glue dot or something. Not bad, not bad. These 2 hydrangeas, they're they're obviously different. This one is smaller. This one is bigger. These wooden cubes have been driving me a little crazy because it's like some of the prints, like see this one, if you turn it, it looks like a different cut. I didn't like it. See that? So I was like turning it, and I was like, oh, this one doesn't look like the same color of this one. And I understand why if I went shopping for this kind of stuff, it would drive me crazy because I would just buy stuff and then I'd bring it home and then I test it and then maybe if I don't like it, I would return it and I would just spend countless amount of hours like that in for that regard. I don't think this is a bad look. My bird is falling down. I tried putting him on the ground. He doesn't look that good. I don't know. Does he look better over here? I think he looks better on the lantern. He's missing his feet. Yeah, I kind of like him better on top. I'm gonna have to figure a way to stick him on here a little better. I'm gonna say glue gun it, but yeah, glue gunning would probably be the best option. Yeah. So maybe I'll change, maybe I won't. Right now I'm happy with it. I kind of wanted to find 2 lanterns just because I think it's better to have 2 than 1. But this was all I could find. And there was a lantern. I feel kind of, I kind of wish that I brought it with me. So, but the glass was broken. If I had really taken a better look at it, I could have opened this thing up and then removed the whole glass. Mind using this without the glass. It's not a big deal for me, but just a lesson to keep in mind in the future. If I see anything, if I want to spend the time, my pliers or keep some pliers on me and then open this up to remove the whole glass pane. Oh, go watch Eli. Go watch Eli. This is just my slow progression of the apartment. Very, very slow. I wish it was I wish I was naturally faster at this stuff. I was looking at some interior designers and you find out like in 6 weeks they completely redo the whole apartment. They bring in the drapes, they bring in custom furniture, they bring in like all sorts of lighting, and here I am a couple months in and finally I'm like, "Oh, you should use a whole bunch of gold frames." So that's my direction I'm going to be doing, putting a whole bunch of gold frames around the wall, scattering them around using the brick clips. Very, very, very excited about that. So my next project is collecting a whole bunch of gold frames. I was thinking about spray painting them. However, if I spray paint them, I risk it all being one single tone, and I don't really feel like having multiple cans of gold spray paint around. I rather just find it and maybe find some thrift store. Diving, you don't really find that many golden frames. I was extremely surprised to find this gold frame yesterday. Very, very surprised. I think it will probably take me about 6 months to make a whole bunch of to come across a whole bunch of gold frames, and that will be with diving, thrifting, seeing what's available. But I think it's gonna look pretty freaking awesome when I'm done with it. Ongoing projects, I don't like having these timetables. It's very easy if I wanted to right now, just go on Amazon, go online, Etsy, and buy 30 gold frames if I wanted to. But it's not as fun. It's not as fun having this little treasure find. And like yesterday, right, when I went diving, I found this, the beads in the back. I found this. I found the bird. I found that. A few weeks ago, I found this on a separate dive. This was on a separate dive. So this was the culmination of about three separate diving trips. And the pine cones were from last year. You guys remember my pine cone stream where I was so happy about the pine cones? I collected a whole bunch of pine cones, and I still have them around the park. Yeah, I think total cost for this mantelpiece is, let's see. It's hard for me to split it because I bought the set of LED candles for $17. 6 of them here. I would say $8. Yeah, $8. Yeah, the only thing I bought here was the candles. What do I think about the rail money pit? Look up the Honolulu rail transit or the rail project. You'll find that they're projected to spend over $10 million for 20 miles of rail. It's going to be a huge money pit. It pisses me off. Yesterday I looked into it a little bit more, and I'm not surprised by what happened, but as a taxpayer and as a person who has family and friends who live in Hawaii, loved ones, I just don't like Honolulu is going to have, this terrible expensive costs for many, many years to come. They're projected that they're going to be done with it in 25. I think more closer to 2030. I would not be surprised if the budget goes from $10 million to $15 million. If I remember correctly, when they first pushed it, they said it was going to be $3 billion. So over the years, we've gone from $3 billion all the way up to $10 billion. It's really not a stretch to assume that $15 billion is going to be the complete cost. And then you're not also including it. So our taxes went up in Hawaii just for the stupid rail. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah. Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. I like my little setup. I don't know if I'm going to be changing it. Depending on what I find in the future, I might change it. Yeah, you're in his apartment. I've been working on this mantelpiece. You guys, if you want to see how it looked like previously, you can see in my community page how I posted it. Just finding all this stuff yesterday really helped it out. And the thing about diving is that you always have to, you don't know what you're going to be finding. I remember I was in diving for about 2 weeks, and then that was the 2 weeks that they threw out like a whole dumpster load of flowers, and I was so sad when I found out about it. I was like, frick, frick? I hate it. I hate when I miss these like big finds, because if I do miss these big finds, I think of it's things that I could use, but yeah, it just went off to the landfill instead. Yeah. Okay, I gotta meet up with someone in my Buy Nothing group, you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm giving them a bath mat. We don't need it. It doesn't match. We have a blue one. So